everybody. We're back.
Yeah.
How you doing?
We're good. Well, I'm good because today's Game of Thrones season finale. So.
Oh yeah, that's right. That
That's.
is the season finale of Game of Thrones.
We didn't even notice. That's why we wear these t-shirts.
But that's not what the video is on.
No, not really.
We are gonna talk about the Netflix Voltron series that is new, and we just finished it the other day. Maybe we should start off with a rating, because I don't even know your rating yet. I know my rating, so you want to go first?
Yeah, my rating for Voltron is going to be 8.
8 out of 10.
Yeah.
I have a reason for my high rating. I guess I rate a lot of things. I don't care. We review things that we like, so generally the ratings are pretty high. But I'm going to go 10 out of 10 on Voltron. Simply because for what it is, it's great. If you're expecting something other than a really good anime TV series, then that you wouldn't like it. But if you can accept that this is anime and it's made for kids and adults, I think it's really enjoyable.
Yeah, for me, I gave it an 8 because it should be easy to watch, and the first episode was an hour long, and for me that was too much. I didn't want to keep watching because I'm what? Every episode is like this, and I got tired. And so I don't think it was a good beginning to put an hour episode, but it kept getting better. At the beginning I didn't like it a lot, but it kept getting better with the development of the characters. And also I'm not very fond of all the characters. For example, Hank. I'm not sure if he's dumb. I don't know. I don't seem to like it. I know he's a comic relief, but sometimes, and I know he's supposed to be smart, and in some cases he demonstrates that he's smart, but in some others I'm what is he doing there?
Well, with Hunk, I think I see where you're coming from. Hunk flies the yellow lion in this. Well, we should go over the synopsis. I'll go over the synopsis real quick. For those people that are not familiar with Voltron, it was a kid series in the 80s with a really cool toy line. And then I don't know much about it through the years. I've never been a real huge fan of it. I've liked it. And I know there was another incarnation that I saw on the internet before this current Netflix series, but it's a futuristic space opera type story that involves 5 pilots that pilot these giant robotic lions that can also form into a gigantic humanoid robot that fights Zarkon, who is an emperor that rules over a very large portion of the galaxies or the universe, and has so for thousands of years. And what I gathered from the plot is that Voltron was made by people who are immortal, like the bad guy, who also seems like he's immortal or can grow to be thousands of years old.
Yeah.
And then, but the pilots are always human, so they go through cycles of pilots throughout this war that's taken thousands of years to
and
fight.
What's interesting about it is that they are not defending Earth. They are actually defenders of the universe.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was. I think the things that drew me away from it a little bit is I'm not necessarily a big anime fan to start off with, so I kind of have to, there's things that take place in anime that don't take place in other types of animation. So, if if I can get myself to get past that, and I did. I really did enjoy it. You know, it was it wasn't dumbed down at all for kids. I think some smart writers like know how to make something that kids will enjoy, but is also enjoyable for adults. And I think this is a good example of it. I don't think they did that when I was growing up as much. I remember like well even when I look back at things now that I liked when I was a little kid, a lot of them are dumb. At least the cartoon shows are. I mean, they still look cool. But what did you think? Do you think a lot of adults would enjoy this mini? Well, it's going to be an ongoing series, I'm guessing, on Netflix.
Yeah, I think adults can enjoy it. Not all of them, but yeah, I think it was like pretty. The story is interesting. Like it has like depth. The Princess Allura has like all this history about her planet being destroyed, and like each character, it's like very well. Like each character belongs to its lion because of a reason. Like
Right.
I like that. For example, there's an interesting story. Peach, the girl
Well,
that's
are we going to give away spoilers?
uh yeah, it's on Netflix.
Well, but this is people haven't seen it yet, and usually we do spoiler free.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I want. Pidge is an interesting character that has some surprises.
Yeah.
Right. they all have something interesting. You were talking about. I don't mean to change what you're talking about, but I didn't want to stop talking about Hunk earlier
Oh
because I
yeah.
thought you brought up a good point about something that that I agree with you on, and I can give another example is how a lot of times they make like the bigger guy kind of the dumber guy, and I think that's like would you call that a trope or I don't know maybe a stereotype that's done so often. Another example is in Masters of the Universe they make Ram Man dumb, and I don't like that. I'd like to see like a big guy that's smart at the same time. I don't think that's. I think it's time because you know what I mean.
Yeah, and they are not always thinking about food. You know, that's
right.
what
Yeah,
Hunk
he's always
is.
thinking about food, and then he's like, well, I guess it worked to a degree because we're giggling about it, but it's fun and it's well thought out. I don't see why anyone wouldn't like this. It'll keep you. Is it like phenomenal? No, and it's not gonna make me cry or anything. But like I said, for what it does exactly what it needs to do, and I think it's probably one of the smarter things on Netflix right now. I mean, we watch a good, not like a huge amount of Netflix, but we watch it somewhat often, and I think it's one of the smarter written.
Yeah, I liked it. Like I couldn't help but, and I know Voltron is from the 80s, but for me that I grew up with the Power Rangers, I couldn't help but
make comparisons.
Yeah, like the Power Rangers, each one has its like its own robot dinosaur, and everyone forms like a bigger robot. So
they probably took that from Voltron.
Yeah, probably.
Because Voltron was out in like the early 80s.
Yeah, and they are also colors, you know. But I think I agree with Rob when he says like, if I watch Power Rangers now, I would think, oh come on, this is dumb. But Voltron doesn't seem like it, so it was, for me, it was like very good. Like I would watch the next season.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the next season. Should we wrap it up?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyways, I was gonna say Power Rangers. I know there's a new Power Rangers movie coming out with the guy from Breaking Bad plays the bad guy in Power Rangers movie, which still kind of blows my mind a little bit because I never liked that show. I think I was one little older than you, so I was too old for Power Rangers when it came on.
It was difficult because it was live action, so.
Yeah, I don't know. The cheese factor seemed a little high for me, but whatever. Check out Voltron on Netflix. Check out my website. Check out our t-shirt site that is with the links below. Give us a thumbs up, please. Subscribe, please. Thank you for your time. We appreciate it. And we'll be back next week with something else. I don't know what. Oh, next week we're probably, hopefully we'll have the extended cut for Batman versus Superman review, and that's something I'm really looking forward to talking about. That's probably, I was discussing with her that it's got the possibility of becoming my favorite movie ever, and I'm waiting to see that extended cut. So clue in next week for our reaction to that.
Yeah. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
watching.